Weight check. What?
8:24 a.m. and I'm having my first meal of the day. We're having some overnight granola with some blueberries. This is the one I prepared last night, so I'm about to dig in. I should say that this morning was absolutely chaotic. I got ready in like 10 minutes. I was extremely tired this morning, and I was supposed to wake up at a decent time in order to have time to work out and get ready, but I was just extremely tired to the point where I didn't wake up till 7:25. I don't know how I reached work on time. As soon as I saw my phone, I was like, this ain't gonna happen, I need to Uber it. So I got Uber. Uber was actually at a decent price, so I'm like, grab it. They said estimated time was 10 minutes. They ended up coming in 5 minutes. Oh my god. And I did a weight check today. Bro, that was wild. I haven't seen those numbers in a minute. So I'm not gonna get too excited unless I start seeing them more frequently. We're just gonna take it like it was a fluke. It was a fluke. It's a fluke. It's 10:33 a.m. Your girl is hungry. So I might just eat my lunch now. It's lunchtime at 10:48 a.m. 12:06 and it's snackaroo time. I'm having one of these balls. 5:09 p.m. Nothing like some league and a sub. This is my dinner before volleyball. Okay, I think it's just something about Tuesdays. Like, all the squirrels come out. There were so many more. Hello, can you move, please? Oh my god, these squirrels. Wait, what? I've been locked. 11:08 p.m. and I have finished one really big thing off of my to-do list. I needed to get PayPal involved to dispute a transaction between a company who has literally had my return in their country for months, but has not provided me with a refund for those items yet. And it's a big amount. It's like $80, 80 Canadian dollars. So I needed to do that, got all the proof, send it over to PayPal. So that was one thing I did. And I showered when I got home. I did my night skincare routine. I finished prayers. I read some of the Quran. I read I read a whole page, but two verses really stuck out, which I wanted to mention. So one of them is a promise, basically, in which God, one of the verses, God says that those who do good will be rewarded. It's a fact. And to me, that gives me consolation, and that gives me sort of motivation and drive and encouragement to persevere even when people might make me feel like I'm not doing my best, or people might make me feel like you're so flawed, you're so bad, you're so this, you're this. God knows my heart. He knows that I'm trying my best, and I'm genuinely trying to lead my life in a way where I am spreading love and kindness and goodness, and I am trying my best to, stay on the path that He has asked us to. Trying my best, but of course I am human. I, have my own flaws, and God is the best judge. And the other verse that I actually did not know existed is that it's a verse in which God condemns people who destroy places of worship. And it made me think of all of these horrible people that go around like burning mosques and churches and synagogues, or like go inside or any places of worship and go and like shoot up people. That in itself is absolutely like horrific and awful and just terrible. And then on top of it, when it's something that's blatantly mentioned in the Quran as something that should not be done, and God condemns people who do that, and for them is a severe punishment, it's pretty heavy, in my opinion. And also, it's interesting that these kinds of verses are not what are looked at when it comes to how people judge Muslims. And I'm speaking about Muslims in particular because I feel like Muslims always get the short end of the stick. Like if a Muslim goes into, let's say, a church and like shoots up people, God forbid, like I don't actually know if that's happened, but let's say if that's happened in the past or happens in the past, the headlines are going to mention their religion. A Muslim so-and-so went into a church and da 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 da. But if it's a Christian person or a someone of another religion who goes and does that to a mosque, for example, it's not going to say a Christian man went into a mosque and shot up a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I feel like that's important to mention is when people think Muslims, a lot of people still think terrorists and violence and all of these horrible things, like, oh, they go around and decapitate people and they go and like kill people, and that's the kind of people that they are. But I think we need to detach someone's religion from their character, because their character is, doing all of these ugly things, but the religion itself clearly states in the Quran, which we believe is the word of God, that you should not go into places of worship. Well, you should not even hurt people, but we're talking about places of worship in this verse that you should not, like, people who do that are condemned. So it's just wild that, like, Muslims are rarely given the benefit of the doubt, but I feel like other religions are, and a lot of the races that fall under a lot of races that are predominantly Muslim are automatically seen as with a lot of these stereotypes and harsh judgment, without even being given, I think, a fair assessment. So that's just something that crossed my mind when I was reading the Quran. I was like, oh, I didn't even know this verse existed. But it's funny how no one mentions this. They pick and choose all of these horrible verses that are completely taken out of context from the Quran and say, oh, look, this is what your religion says. But no one really focuses on the religion as a whole and verses like that clearly condemns things like that. Just thought that was interesting and wanted to share it. But I'm going to take some time for myself and chill a little bit on the couch, maybe like 20 minutes, watch a little bit of Netflix, and then jump into bed. I had a pretty good day for my diet today. I finished the day with 4 bottles of water. I had the overnight oats in the morning, then I had the 2 oat balls, then I had the pasta, the ground chicken pasta, veggie pasta. Then after that, I had the Mr. Sub. But in addition to that, I didn't have anything else. No drinks, no nothing. So I'm pretty proud of myself. It's been a good day. 11:44 p.m. I should have probably taken off my lipstick, but it's new and I'm feeling it and I'm too lazy to take it off. I just want to go to bed. So I'm gonna head to sleep. I actually ended up using my little 20 minutes time on the couch to edit this video, so no watching happened. So I'm gonna head to bed. As always, I'm wishing your heart and your mind and your soul and your spirit and your body peace and happiness and good health and goodness. Please choose to be kind to yourself and to others. Stay safe, my boo-boo. Stay scrumptious, my nunus. And God willing, I'll see you all in the next video if I am healthy and able. Please do not forget to spread that good loving. Take care, stay scrumptious, and Raven out. Bye, guys.